My name is Zoom. Welcome to the Grind Theory, where hustle meets strategy. We invite winners into our circle. You are invited. Andy, when you were in prison, was there anybody in there that you know or met that's got the mindset that you do?
Judge told me do 6 to 20. I decided to do 10 because I couldn't get my behavior together in prison.
You talk about owning like a record label. What are you doing now to help yourself get to that point? Yo. This your boy Zoom with the Grind Theory, and we got a very special guest today. It's my boy Indy.
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, you tell me. Introduce yourself.
First and foremost, I'm Nicholas Waddell. Like I said in the introduction, better known as ND500, rapper, brand creator, entrepreneur.
You say you're an entrepreneur. What does that consist of exactly? I know you make music, and a couple other things.
I feel like an entrepreneur has like infinite amounts of hustle. It's not nothing that he can or can't do, and he won't limit himself even if it's, flipping burgers at Burger King. So an entrepreneur could be the best burger flipper of all time. Whatever it is that you choose to do, just be the best at it that you can be.
I don't know if you want to speak on this or not, but you just got home from doing 10 years of prison, and tell me about it.
So 10 years ago, obviously, because I just did 10 years, caught an armed robbery case, robbed somebody for some pounds of weed in a state which is weed is now legal. Robbed somebody for a couple pounds of weed. Judge told me do 6 to 20. I decided to do 10 because I couldn't get my behavior together in prison. But shout out to prison. I appreciate it. A lot of people, I know that's going to sound crazy coming off. I appreciate prison. Prison made me everything I'm not, made me realize who I want to be, and made me realize where I want to go. If it wasn't for prison, I probably wouldn't have this sweater on right now. This sweater right here, this is my identity. This is who I am. You can call this the new Department of Corrections number for me.
So getting out, what was it like being like away for so long, away from normal life, and what steps did you take to like adjust to it?
Man, to be honest, coming home for me was a normal transition. And this gonna sound crazy. I still look at the world like the world is prison. Some way, somehow, prison is not a place, it's a circumstance. So a lot of people think they're not in prison because they're not in that place. But what you may not realize is you in prison to a circumstance of some sort. It's just about how you deal with it. A lot of people say, well, such and such did such and such to me. To be honest, I really deleted the such and such did such and such to me mentality and took accountability and responsibility. Like, all right, I got myself here. Well, while I'm here, I need to take advantage of this disadvantage and come up with a plan that I could see going years beyond even after I'm dead.
What do you do for like a job? Like, what was your first job when you got out?
Okay, I've been through like 3 jobs since I've been home. I've been home 9 months, and every job that I've had has been like, for me, a mental celebration, an elevation. Like I knew you could do it moment. You know what I'm saying? My first job, I was a custodian at like a place called Smiley's. I call it Chuck E. Cheese on steroids. But shout out my boss Breezy and Smiley, man. Do miss you. But for real, that was my dog. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My first job was a custodian. I think I was making like $10.50. Then my next job was like a step up from that. I started working at this RV factory through a temp agency. I ain't gonna say the name because I feel like they don't deserve the shout out, nor do they deserve like me even giving them the credit because they did me bogus at the end. And it's still till this day ain't nobody that work harder than me. Currently, yes, I do rap. That's my second job, but right now I'm the marketing manager at Tint World. It's a franchise automotive styling center, man. So hit me up. You need something done with the car, tint, ceramic coating, PPF, whatever. Shout out Tint World.
And for anybody that's wondering, where can they find your music at?
Man, I'm on all platforms through United Masters, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. You can find it anywhere where you could type in looking for some music. How about that?
What would you say like your biggest dream is?
Man, my biggest dream, to be honest, My biggest dream is to see none of my family members ever have to work again. You know what I'm saying? My birthday, March 16th. I'm gonna tell y'all something crazy, something different. The number's 316. I relate my birthday, 316, which March 16th, to the Bible verse, John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. So I look at myself as the one out of all my family who willing to make that sacrifice to make sure none of them ever suffer financially again.
What is your goal with the music? Like, is it something that you want to do full time, or is it something like you just do for fun?
To be honest, my passion is definitely music. My passion is rapping. My passion is taking a form of my life, which is a form of art, and putting it in some words so that a person can visualize what I went through when I say it.
And being from South Bend, is there any artist like from South Bend that you would want to like do some music with?
Man, all of them. Shout out to all the South Bend artists. Never down y'all, never none of that. Always uplift y'all. Shout out to all of y'all, man. For real, for real. All of y'all doing y'all thing. TJ Will, Blue, whatever it is that y'all doing right now, I salute y'all. I'm looking to work with every single South Bend artist it is.
If music was taken away from you, where would you be at right now? Like,
To be honest, if music was taken away from me, where would I be? That's a great question. I'm going to say this. I still be in the same place, still with the same goals, just with a different vision. It wouldn't be music at the end of my tunnel. It would be something else like modeling, clothing designing. I feel like it's not nothing I can't do. I'm a one-man multitude. And I don't say that to like be arrogant, cocky, none of that. It's just my confidence. I know my worth. I'm not going to let nobody I won't even allow myself to settle for less.
yeah, no, confidence is definitely key to pretty much everything you do. Andy, is there? Let's just start with some like maybe some personal questions just to get to know you. Do
Okay.
you have a favorite animal?
My favorite animal right now is a pulley.
A pulley. What is a
Yeah.
pulley? I don't know what a pulley is.
A pulley is a corded dog. It's a dog that grow dreads. Shout out to my future pulley. He coming. He on the way.
A dread dog. So like a basically miniature you. Is that what you're telling me?
A lowercase Andy. You
A
know my
lowercase Andy,
Andy
okay.
in capital letters, so I'm gonna just call him lowercase Andy.
Okay. You got a favorite color?
Man, do I have a favorite color? Of course, blue and gold. What?
Blue and gold. Okay, I should
Notre Dame
have put
fan.
that together.
For sure.
What about a favorite food?
Oh man, y'all wouldn't even believe it. Can I tell you a secret?
Man, look, well, you're telling everybody. Let's hear it. Let's hear the secret.
I'm an orange head.
What's orange head? Like
Yeah,
fruit?
Yeah, I love oranges.
Oranges.
I wake
Okay.
up, eat an orange every day.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's healthy. It's fruit.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you got any questions for me?
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever you'd like.
Okay. I don't have a question
Oh shit. He said I do. I can ask you a question. I do.
Okay,
have
I
a
got
question for
one.
you.
I got one.
Which one is it, brother?
All right. You knowing me on a personal level.
Yeah.
If it was one thing you could tell the people about my music, what is it that you would tell them?
It's real music. It's real. So like a lot of like I feel like some people would just write things or just come up with things and just try to push stuff out just to like have music, but like when you can sit there and add facts into a song and it's really like about yourself and your life, people really tend to stick to it better because of the fact of that it's either A, relatable, or B, it's you know like when you listen to something, normally you can tell like people put a lot into it. So when I listen to Indy's music, it's just my biggest definition for it is just real. That's just it. It's real. It's real music.
I ain't coaching to saying none of
I mean,
that, so I don't want the people to think, you know, this just my brother. Like, we've been seeing us right here in this podcast for real is everything. Bro, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. Like, I'm not going to let nobody take nothing away from our advance and where we going, where we know we headed, where we trying to go, the goals we set. Like, a lot of people don't realize between me and this man in text messages alone, it's over $1 billion.
For sure. Do you have any goals, like maybe before the end of this year that?
Oh man, goals. Do I got goals or do I got dreams? What's the difference is the question. Man, I say I got goals for sure. Absolutely. And the reason why I say I have goals and not dreams, first and foremost, the difference, dreams you're sleeping on them. Goals you acting upon them. It's a difference. Work ethic is everything. You have to apply what you know. If you know something and you don't apply it, my bad for getting off track, you worthless. So I'm gonna say this, man. When it comes to me and my goals, I don't settle for less, and I don't allow nobody to tell me that my goal is too big for me, because nobody knows me like me. So when it comes to some goals that I got, man, I definitely want to by the end of this summer, I want to have at least like 3, 4 shows out the way. Not just in South Bend, definitely out of state. Like those are minor goals for me. I want to have maybe my own podcast. You know what I'm saying? Me and my poolie. Get him in here. Maybe you can interview my poolie.
We can make it happen.
Coming soon,
We can
lowercase
definitely make it happen.
ND500 interview with my son, the Poolie. But nah, let me stop. For real, man. Big goals. I definitely eventually see myself owning my own record label. Seeing like a lot of people say they aiming to get rich. I'm aiming to get wealthy. Two different things. So, the biggest goal is to become wealthy. You never have to worry about nothing. Make sure my family taken care of, your family taken care of, because your family, my family. So, just in that aspects, man, make sure we all eat. Everybody shine together, and that's what I try to shine. I attempt to do every day I wake up.
What's your relationship like with your siblings?
Um, okay. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna keep it real raw and uncut with y'all, man. I'm not the worst brother, but I could be a better one. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things with my siblings that I've done in the past that they've done right now. Um, to where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my own lane, they in their own lane. Shout out my sister Alicia. It is one person out of all my siblings I will give a shout out to. Shout out to Alicia Sweets. Man, y'all go check her out. For real, for real. That is one sister. No matter what we got going on, where we at, how far apart we is, she gonna always get the love. For real, for real. Just to show y'all, man. Shout out all my siblings. Shout out Charmaine, Alicia, Ashley, Aaliyah, JT, Gwen. Rest in peace, Michela. Y'all already know, man. I mean, when it come to my siblings, they always gonna get the spotlight because they with me and they of me. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. We a big family. We may not be a big happy family, but guess what? At the end of the day, family's still in there.
So you talk about owning like a record label. What are you doing now to help yourself get to that point?
Man, first and foremost, like for real, when you hear my music, I want you to think of me as the only artist on my record label. I want to be the one to set the tone. Like I'm not just, looking to sign anybody. I'm looking at somebody to sign somebody who has a vision. Somebody who knows where they're going without the direction. I can say I can't say that I knew exactly I would be ended up right here today. But I can say I knew that if I worked hard, today would be a possibility. So I'm looking to show somebody through not just like rap music, but just like the application of things. I feel like that is so missed throughout the community in South Bend is everybody knows something wrong, but don't nobody want to apply anything to fix it. So I feel like, man, when it comes to just my own record label, community outreach is real. It's true. Networking is a thing. Networking is probably the main ingredient in everything a successful businessman does. If you don't know how to network and you can't network, it's just not for you. I don't know why I've been gifted with a silver tongue and the opportunity to be able to talk to everybody. So it's things coming home and it's people I've talked to after 9 months in prison. If I told you I sat in their living room, you would actually be surprised because they would probably look like, nah, yeah, if I didn't have the proof to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes to just starting my own record label and something that I want to do in the end all be all, bro, like, I have to be the way. I have to be the direction, and I can't look for direction because I gotta be the one to use my sense and just navigate it like I've been doing.
Andy, when you were in prison, was there anybody in there that you know or met that's got the mindset that you do?
Man, to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, and it's probably a lot of people think of prison as a bad place. Prison is a place of like whatever it is you make it. If you want it to be bad, it's gonna be bad. If you want bad stuff to happen, bad stuff gonna happen. It's about if you go in there and mind your business. But is there people with mindset like me? To be honest, the people who I dealt with in prison really have groomed me and are better than me mindset wise. Shout out my homie FYB Kobe. For real, one of the main people, like my bunkie for 3 years. Swear every day, all day around each other to where people was like, man, is y'all tired of each other? Nah, I can't get tired of a person who just want to do better for themselves. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my friend Trayvon Garbo. It's a lot of people in prison, to be honest. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and it's gonna probably sound horrible. They need to bring back the draft. Prisoners, the most innovative people in the world. You'd be surprised at the things that I've seen, the things I've seen prisoners create. Like, prison needs some attention. For real, a person coming home after 10 years, them people ain't got no voice. So right now with this platform, this is my opportunity to be a voice for them. So shout out to everybody in prison. I don't care what you did, what you done. I'm with you, always with you, man. Free y'all.
Andy, do you have any like final thoughts that you want to maybe say before we close it down?
First off, I want to thank you for this opportunity, man. Always a blessing knowing you, being your brother, being your friend, and knowing you for how long I've known you. Thank you for always believing in me. Shout out to everybody who follow and subscribe to any channel that I'm on. Keep it going. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep going hard. That's for everybody. That's just not for ND500. That's not just for Notre Dame, not just for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's for everybody in Indiana. I am ND500. I am the next one up, and I'm coming.
So if you want to know how this journey with ND500 goes along, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along.